What is up, YouTube fam? Mariah here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am a bodybuilder, bikini competitor, online fitness coach, reformer Pilates instructor. Now, I initially created this channel to document my bodybuilding journey, which of course we are going to continue to do, but I'm very excited because 2026, we are not competing. For those of you that don't know, I have been competing every single year since 2022, but 2026, much needed. We are taking a year off. We might even take 2 years off. I did kind of chat a little bit more about this in my last 2 vlogs, so if you want to go and check those out, feel more than welcome. But I'm very excited to bring you guys along with me during this next little season of my life, because this has truly been something that I've always wanted to do. But prior to bodybuilding, just to give you guys a little bit of a background, I promise I'm not going to yap as much. Let's be so for real, I probably am going to. But prior to bodybuilding, I used to do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I've always been an athlete. I've always been training and competing, training and competing, training and competing. Of course, I was still doing other things outside of that, but I also am very passionate about other things. So I'm excited to just pour into other areas of my life, such as my business, such as coaching, teaching, traveling, which this is what this vlog is going to be about, because I may or may have not have just booked a flight this past Sunday. Today is Thursday, so it just happened, and it was very spontaneous. I mean, not really spontaneous, because I did want to travel somewhere, but I think because of the extent of this trip and where I'm going, it's kind of like, hello, what is going on, Mariah? Are you okay? No, I keep telling everybody that I'm in this little eat, pray, love era of my life. We're just romanticizing all of the things. I did chat more about this in my last vlog, because my last vlog was my first little solo trip. I just went to Florida, but I went for the full week. If you want to go and watch that vlog, go ahead. But we kind of talk more about romanticizing life and just doing all of the things and just stepping outside of our comfort zone. And one thing that I really want to do this year is travel. So you're probably like, girl, cut to the chase. Where are we going? Where are we going? So here we go. So it's funny because I promise I will tell you where I'm going after this, but I put a poll on my Instagram story and I put, guess where I'm going? I put Spain, Italy, Thailand, and Australia. So many people picked Thailand, and I'm like, are we going to Thailand next? Are we booking a flight to Thailand? So where are we going first? One thing at a time. We are going to, drum roll please, we are going to Australia. We are going to Australia. We booked a whole flight this past Sunday, and we are flying to Australia. I leave April 27th, which is a Monday, I believe, and then I come back on May 25th. So we're basically going for the whole month. Now, I'm flying into Brisbane, so I'm flying from Toronto to Vancouver, which is a 5-hour flight. I don't know if this is helpful, but I actually, for that flight, I picked the window seat just so I can put my head on the window and just kind of take a little nap. I have an hour layover in Vancouver, and then from Vancouver, it's a direct flight to Brisbane, which is a whole basically 15-hour flight. This is going to be the longest flight I have ever been on in my life. So if you are an avid traveler and you have some little tips or things that I should bring with me or have on this 15-hour flight, please let me know. If you see me going like this, it's because I am, okay guys, let's be so for real. Look what I have in front of me right now. Okay, I promise I will figure, no promises. I promise I will figure out this camera. I'm even thinking of, I see a bunch of other vloggers use, I don't even know what it's called. This is why I'm like, am I even a vlogger? Am I even a YouTuber? But I see some YouTubers, vloggers, influencers, whatever you want to call them, with these cameras, and these cameras were what is it called? I'll put a picture here. But I was thinking of getting one of those because I'm like, I am spending way too much time and stress filming off of my phone, because majority of the time I run out of space, and trying to upload it to YouTube and do all the things that I am doing for my YouTube channel. I'm like, girl, it could be so much easier for yourself. But this is just your reminder that you can still do all of the things on your phone. You don't need all of this fancy equipment. Yes, would it be easier to have better equipment? Absolutely. Would it be more efficient? Probably, but you can still get it done. Like I film everything off of my phone. I edit everything off of my phone. I upload it off of my phone, but it can be a little bit of a hassle. So I promise we will try to get this all figured out. But anyway, so if you see me going like this, it's just because I am playing around with my phone because it's playing games with me. So anyways, back to the travel plans. We are then flying from, again, Vancouver to Brisbane, which is the long flight, I think it's like 14 hours and 40 minutes or something like that. It's a long flight. So for that flight, I actually picked there's 3 aisles. I picked the middle aisle, or the middle section, and then I picked an aisle seat because I'm like, your girl cannot be sitting for 14 hours. I gotta get up, I gotta move around. So I picked the aisle seat because that'll be super convenient if I need to use a restroom, all of that good stuff. We can get up and move. So that is the second flight, and then we arrive in Brisbane at 7 in the morning. Of course, they're like a whole day ahead of us, so I'm probably gonna be super jet lagged. Another reason why I mainly picked Australia is because I have family in Australia. I have some cousins in Australia, and the last time I saw them, they actually came to Canada. So I have my cousin, she's a year younger than me, and then her brother, which I think he's like 4 or 5 years younger than me, and then of course her parents. But they made a trip to Canada when I was like 16, so I haven't seen them in such a long time. So I'm super excited to spend some time with them, and they've been so nice. They're letting me stay with them, and then they're like, yeah, if you need a car, we have so many cars, you can take the car. She's so cute. She like put together like a full list of things that they like, suggestions of places to go, beaches to see, like different zoos and all of these different things. And I'm like, how freaking sweet are they? So I am so excited to spend some time with them. They actually live in a very rural part of Australia. So they're about a 3-hour, 4-hour drive to Brisbane. And they were initially going to pick me up, but then the more that I thought about it, I'm like, that is way too much. I'm like, because I land at 7 in the morning. So if they are gonna come pick me up, they're gonna have to leave at like 4 in the morning. I'm like, you guys do not have to do that. So what I'm thinking, and now I put together like a very loose itinerary, because if you don't know, I am a very go with the flow type of girl. I'll just show up. Whatever happens, happens. But I'm like, girl, you're not flying across the freaking world and just showing up without a plan and without like things to do, things to see. So I have started to put together a little itinerary, and my plan right now is to fly into Brisbane. I'm probably gonna have to like need a whole day to recover. So I'm thinking of booking an Airbnb in Brisbane for maybe 2-3 days, tour around Brisbane, because Brisbane does look like a really nice city. They even have this like koala sanctuary, and you can like go and feed and pet koalas. I'm like, yes, sign me up. So that's something that I want to do, and it just looks like a really pretty city. So I want to spend some time touring around Brisbane. And then what I was thinking is the next 3 or 4 days going to the Gold Coast. So the Gold Coast looks beautiful. There's a bunch of little places to stay. There's like Surfers Paradise, which I heard is like very, very touristy. And then there's like a bunch of other, I can't remember any of the names. But regardless, everywhere in Australia just looks stunning. So I'm sure wherever I'm going to stay, it is going to be beautiful. But I do want to, again, vlog and bring you guys along with me, because that's something that I've been doing the past, well, I booked my flight on Sunday, which was 4 days ago. So that's what I've been doing for the past like few days, is just watching vlogs, trips to the Gold Coast, Brisbane vlogs, things to see and do in Brisbane or in the Gold Coast. And that's why I want to film this too, because if there's something that I want my followers, subscribers, anybody that watches my videos is to, and I feel like you guys know me, but it's to be delusional, to book that flight, to do all of the crazy, fun, exciting things, to step outside of your comfort zone. Because if I can do it, girl, you can do it too. Anybody can do it. I'm not special. And I think it's just really cool to watch other people's vlogs for inspiration and to get tips and all of that great stuff. So that is one of the reasons why I really want to vlog this whole experience, and why I want to continue to vlog this year, because it is going to look a little bit different, because I'm not bodybuilding. I think that's an important reminder, is that I'm not just a bodybuilder. I'm not just an athlete. I have other passions. I do other things. And I think that is also important to remember if you are an athlete yourself. Don't just get caught up in the sport of bodybuilding. And that doesn't mean that you're less passionate about it compared to somebody else. Just make sure that you're also pouring into other areas of your life, doing other things. Don't limit yourself to one thing. That's something that I am huge on, and something that I also have to remind myself is that I don't have to just do one thing. If I want to learn how to dance, learn a new language, travel, do whatever, I can do whatever my heart desires. And I think that's important for you to know too, is you can do anything that you want to do, as long as you're willing to step outside of your comfort zone and experience new things and just get a little uncomfy. I am so excited. You know, when somebody asks you, like, what's your dream vacation? Like, where's a place that you would love to go? Australia has always been on the list for me. And honestly, I'm really excited to go, because I think this year too has just really shown me that I can't, like, I'm so dramatic. I feel like I'm in this like little like eat, pray, love era of my life too, but I don't want to live where I'm at right now. Like, my dream in life is to be able to wake up and just have the ability to walk to the ocean, to walk to the beach, to watch the sunrise, to sip on my coffee. Like, when I did my little solo trip in Florida, it kind of gave me a little like glimpse, a little taste of that. And I'm like, yeah, I need more of this. And another fun little fact about me, when I used to compete in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, this was years ago, but I was working as a collection agency, like as a collection agent. We're not going to get into that, but that was my job. And I saved all of my money. I made really good commission. I saved all of my money and I packed my bags, moved to San Diego, California. I actually lived in a hostel. It was super cheap. I then ended up making connections within the hostel, and then I was able to work there, and it paid for my stay, so I didn't even have to pay. So that like saved me a bunch of money. But I fell in love with like the coastal lifestyle and just like the way of living. And it's funny because one of my friends that I went to high school with, he replied when I put the poll on my Instagram of guess where I'm going. He asked me if it was Australia, because him and his wife are actually living in Australia. And he said that Australia is almost giving like if North America and Europe had a baby. The lifestyle is very relaxed, and it's not just go the way North America is, and like you just work and you pay bills and like that's it. Like, that is not the life that I'm trying to live. And again, I just love like the coastal lifestyle, like warm weather, chill. I feel like Australia is very big in fitness and health and staying active. I saw like this one video, and it's like everybody in Australia is up at like 4:30 in the morning just like going on runs, and I'm like, this is the life that I need. So anyways, I'm just very excited that I get the opportunity to go on this trip. And honestly, as soon as my cousin said that, like, come stay with us for as long as you want, I'm like, you know what, Mariah, you would be pretty damn stupid if you didn't take this opportunity. So I'm really happy that I am, and I'm really excited to bring you guys along with me. I am planning on filming the whole process, packing, how I'm gonna, because I don't even want to get into that. I feel like that's probably gonna be the least exciting thing, because I don't know why packing is always, I don't know about, how about you? Do you enjoy packing? Do you enjoy packing? If you enjoy packing, let me know down below. Let me know your tips on packing. I recently got these like suitcase organizers that saved my life, and I'm like, why? Like, have I been living under a rock? Why haven't we been doing this? So if you have any packing tips for traveling across the world for the month, let me know. Honestly, initially my plan was I'm just gonna bring a few essentials and spend my money in Australia and buy a bunch of stuff there. It's probably not going to happen, but I do want to kind of film the whole packing process leading up to the big trip, and then of course traveling across the world and all of that exciting stuff. But yeah, I'm super excited to bring you guys along with me. I think we're going to end this vlog here. I initially created a list of things that I wanted to chat about in this vlog, and of course we did not read the list, so maybe I forgot something, but I will be filming more vlogs. but my goal is to consistently throw out some content for you guys on my channel. Yeah, just bring you guys along with me during this next little season of my life that I am so excited. I feel like so excited. I need to go read a dictionary and come up with some new words. I say so exciting, that's so cute. Like, come on, girl. So anyways, we are going to wrap up this vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else that you guys like me to film or share, or any questions that you have, please always feel more than welcome to comment down below. You can follow me on Instagram at MariahCFit, as I do post there pretty well daily on Instagram, but you can send me a DM. But other than that, I hope you guys have a great day, a great night whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you in the next one.